Howdy folks, welcome to Hollywood. This is the 2019 Honda Passport. That's right, they brought the name back, and in this video you're going to have an opportunity to see the vehicle inside and out and get a tour all around it. This is your baby, right?
Yes,
Okay.
it is, Nathan.
This is something that basically was kind of a pilot and then got a little smaller, a little bit more rugged. It's kind of what this sounds like the basics are.
So essentially we saw a hole in our lineup in between the CR-V and the Pilot. So there was a buyer who was looking for something a little more substantial than the CR-V, a little bit more off-road capable, a little more adventurous, but didn't quite need the 8-passenger seating capacity and kind of family-focused nature of the Honda Pilot. So that's where the Honda Passport comes in. So essentially fitting in between those two vehicles, providing something a little different for our customers. Right, so we actually did a lot of research on this, customer focus groups and other kind of research, because we had the original Passport, of course the Isuzu-based partnership. And so people we found in the market, they remember Passport as a Honda, they remember that it was an SUV. So those are both two good things.
Right.
And so being able to launch a brand new vehicle and people already know a little bit about what it is really a positive thing. So that's kind of why we wanted to bring back that name. And if you remember, the original Passport was also a mid-sized SUV with 5-passenger seating capacity. So it really felt it was a great fit for the product.
And if I'm correct, I think it towed around 5,000 pounds.
That's right, yeah.
That's interesting. So this one, if it's properly equipped, can tow up to 5,000 pounds.
That's right. When you get the Honda accessory transmission cooler and our trailer hitch, you can tow up to 5,000 pounds on 4-wheel drive models.
And one thing that I've said before in the past at TFL is that a lot of people who use crossovers and small SUVs, they don't necessarily tow often. So it sounds like you guys took that into consideration when you came up with your cameras.
That's right, yeah. So the rear camera has this really nice feature where it looks straight down, and if you're backing up to hook up your trailer to the ball, really just makes it easy. You can see, line it up, and then get out and drop the trailer down onto the ball. So pretty handy feature.
Is there a difference with the 4-wheel drive versus, is there a front-wheel drive version of this, first of all?
There is, yes.
Is there a difference with the towing specs with the 4-wheel drive versus front-wheel drive model?
So max towing on a 2-wheel drive would be 3,500 pounds, and then for 4-wheel drive, it's 5,000.
Why 20-inch wheels? You know, I'm just curious to what the attraction was on such big wheels.
Yeah, so we wanted something that kind of really gave a aggressive and sporty statement, and coming out with standard 20-inch wheels on all trims, we felt was like a good way to do that. Really kind of sets the vehicle apart from some of our other vehicles in the lineup. And if you notice, all the trims of Passport are really well equipped, especially on the visual appearance. So there's not like a base trim where it doesn't look that good, it's got the small wheels and whatnot. All of the Passport trims are really striking in their appearance.
Now originally I thought that this was just a Honda Pilot with a few things lobbed off it, but there's a little bit more to it, including extra ride height, about an inch. Is it same underneath as the Pilot? Same V6, same transmission, or are there differences?
That's right. So we use the 3.5-liter V6 engine and the newly refined 9-speed automatic.
Okay.
So that's common with Pilot.
And the VTM4, I believe, is the name of the all-wheel drive system?
The iVTM4 all-wheel drive system is what we apply. So it's a fully torque vectoring 4-wheel drive system. Can send up to 70% of the torque to the rear wheels, and then 100 of that can go either to the left or the right side. So fully torque vectoring. A lot of our competitors, they'll advertise torque vectoring. What they're actually doing is they'll use the brake to slow down the wheel that's kind of doesn't have the traction and is spinning.
Right.
So with our system, it's smart. It can actually send the torque to the wheel that's got the most grip. So kind of powering you through a situation that...
Is that mechanical then, as opposed to using a brake? Is that how you would characterize
That's right,
it?
that's right. So our rear differential has 2 clutch packs that's able to, versus the clamping load, divert the power either to the left or the right side, or even act in a fully locked condition.
Now that can work both off-road and on-road, am I correct?
That's right, so you do get some on-road benefits from that. So kind of line trace as you're carving through a corner, as you can kind of overdrive the outside wheel of the vehicle, it can help you maintain a tighter line trace through the corner.
Interesting. Obviously that's only available with the all-wheel drive as opposed to the front-wheel drive one.
That's right.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, what's your favorite part of the vehicle? I mean, what are you most proud of?
So this vehicle, really, we've kind of been saying it's the right vehicle at the right time. So we had this kind of hole in the market. SUVs are really popular right now, so we feel like we're really just adding a great product to the already strong Honda light truck lineup. So I think that's what we're really proud of.
That's fantastic. We are really looking forward to beating up your vehicle because that's what we do.
We encourage it, yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
So it'll be available early 2019. Unfortunately, we're not releasing the fuel economy or pricing specs yet, but that'll be coming very soon. So.
Alrighty.
Cool. Can you show us the interior really quick?
Sure,
that'd
of course.
be great. Can we have
Yeah.
a little walkthrough? Once you get on in, and if you want to point out.
Okay, sure.
How are the dimensions of the interior compared to like the Pilot? Is it a little bit smaller?
Essentially, the front row area is very common with Pilot. So the same console, dash layout, and seating. Of course, in the back, things change a little bit. We don't have the third row. The position of the seating is a little bit different. But the front cockpit, we do share some platform commonality with the Pilot and the Ridgeline as well. Yeah, so the target buyer, or kind of the image buyer we thought would buy this vehicle and we wanted to design it for, we kind of classify them as adventure seekers. So they're out doing the mountain biking, the hiking, rafting, those kind of outdoor fun type things. And
right.
So the things that go along with those activities, you get muddy gear or whatnot, you don't necessarily want that getting your carpet dirty or sliding around. So we have that kind of hidden basement cargo area where you can store some of that stuff and keep it out of the way. Also, we make an accessory kind of holder for your trailer hitch receiver or other things like that you might commonly want to kind of keep out of view, but still handy to use.
Still handy and easy to get to.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Now, are there any, the display, that looks very similar to the one that's in the Pilot, so does a lot of the center IP
Yes.
and all that other stuff. Is there anything that's unique in this vehicle that we are missing?
So we do have the blacked out interior trim, so the headliner is black. We do have unique kind of cross pattern leather seats in the vehicle. The design on the timbre door here is unique as well. So kind of some little
Bits here and there to differentiate.
bits there, yeah, to differentiate. Yep.
Oh, fantastic. Can we have a look at the back real quick?
Yep. Let's go take a look.
Fantastic. Is that standard, the power liftgate?
Power liftgate starts on EXL. So
I
the
see.
base trim, the Sport, is just a regular tailgate. Yeah.
I am gonna see if I can help him with a little bit of light. Here, I don't know if that's helping, Andre.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so this is the area here, and from what I can see, it's all plastic, and this can actually go in a different direction. Oh wow, look at that, spare tire. Is that full size? No, it's
Very nice. So it's an extra storage area here.
Yeah, and so we make removable kind of bins that you can separate things here as well. Then you can take out and wash if they get dirty or whatnot. So
very cool. And I believe, is that reversible, the hatch that goes on here?
So when you fold the seats down, so we do have kind of the remote fold button here for the seats to fold those down. This is designed so that you can flip it up over the top of the seats. And if you had something you didn't want to get the backs of the seat carpet kind of muddy or dirty or whatnot, you could
like
fold
a
this
bike,
over
you
the
could
top.
throw a whole bike in
That's
here.
right.
And then, yeah, that's great. If it were Roman, it would be a bike covered in mud and blood. So that's fantastic. You can do that.
And there's a power outlet here.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Very cool.
Very cool. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Nathan.
Okay guys, price, we don't have it. Availability, well, it's gonna be early next year. And fuel economy, we gotta wait for that too. Thanks for joining me for the Fast Lane Car. This is Nathan, and behind the camera, Andre. We'll see you next time.